to find fights. Could
have to flash away from Elk, who takes a turret shot too early and gives Jackie Love the lane back. First blood over to the TES AD carry.
That's my goat right there. Thank you, Jackie Love and Hung.
He's gonna catch Bin and on too far forward. Layers the stun into the knockup beautifully. Bin immediately has to flash, but Jackie Love flies after him and gets the plasma stack to find the second kill of the game. Atron has that knockup. He's gonna flash right on Jackie Love. The stuns layer beautifully. Two big flashes committed, but Jackie Love is finally cut down. Batron.
Start this?
Elk gonna get caught on a mid-wave. This is a Freaky Friday reverse from the upper bracket. Jackie Love routinely punished last time.
It's gonna be the second dragon going over to top esports. I can't imagine BLG are gonna be
engaged first. Defensive cyclone. They're gonna land the solar flare, but the knockups are coming through with Batron. And Kanavi cannot hold the shield up any longer. Unstoppable Sean Slaw gonna come over the wall, but Jackie Love dashing after Elk, flashes away from another stun, but he doesn't have enough. Like they're at an awkward middle school dance, just standing around waiting for someone to start the action. It's Hog that's going for the engage. Kanavi tries to flash in and steal it, but it's Batron that secures the Otacon. 369 on the back line, can't get to Elk. He transcends and starts dumping damage into the TES tank. BLG get a kill and an Otacon back as they climb back into this game one. The W, unstoppable onslaught. Does 369 want to go under the turret? No, that tier 1 turret getting a ton of value for BLG as they look to return with the equalizer. The red buff pin, but all TS are fine, and Creep can push the Sand Soldiers back forward. Bin's far too low, stasis doesn't matter, he'll fall as Jackie Love gets back on the board, and TS send all caution to the wind, flying under the turrets knowing they are much stronger, much more powerful, looking for the game 1 win, and those 4 kills might just seal it.
That's just game 1.
Yeah, I mean, the death timers are long enough, TES feels strong enough, grubs everything in their hands. TES, a team that was marred by throwing mid-games against BLG to lose the upper bracket, polish off their mid-game, and take game 1 of our grand final.
I mean,
him down to throw the shovel into him, and he's gonna pick up first blood. Bin gonna TP out because 369 can't stop him. What an outplay for Bin!
Oh my goodness, Bin! I mean, again, I don't know what else he can do with the trap. That's kind of on
Jackie
369.
Love? Oh, Jackie Love gets on back. He's on 1 HP. Now Kanavi's here. They have to use the Cataclysm dunk down for Shadow to find that kill, but Shadow, here comes the hero's entrance. Knight's going to buy them some space. Kanavi flashes out, but he leaves Hog behind. Shadow's going to get taken down by the Shockwave, though, traded back by Cream, but BLG still feels stronger. They're holding on to more numbers, and Jackie Love goes down without a whimper. I mean, they've caught Kanavi trying to go after On, but Shadow has him marked, throws him in the Cataclysm, traps him. 369 flashes after On, who does burn his flash as well to go down and protect Elk, but Knight wants to give this kill over, and if you're hitting Mystic shots like that, Elk's Ezreal boding well for game 2. Cut down by the rest of his team. Here comes the hero's entrance into the Cataclysm. Jackie Love gets one with the Inferno Bomb back. Poe executes through 369. He's actually able to tag on to Shadow. He's able to find that second kill, but guess who's untouched the entire time? Elk's free firing. Mystic shot after Mystic shot are really starting to hurt and burn through these health bars. TES getting a few couple kills, but Elk is just making it a little bit wary. On actually has to flash from the aggro. Two flashes. Not as clean as we thought it'd be. But On has shields, he has redemption, he just doesn't die. Re-engage, flag and drag, Shockwave does nothing from Cream, and the Cataclysm into the hero's entrance. Goodbye, Cream, sayonara. Maybe just see you later in game 2, the way BLG are slapping TES around.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly disgusted.
6-9 though has no way in with Knight trying to protect them. Otacon's doing a ton of work here. Are we really gonna 50-50 this? No, it's somehow Knight to secure the Otacon, and the golden left hand crushing the windpipe of TES. Right when they thought they had a shot back in, Knight slams the door back down as he looks for his patented triple kill to put a stamp it on this series early. Very low, but the flag and drag buys him more space, and oh, look who swung on by. It's the Ezreal that's been quietly untouched, deleting champions like he did minions all game long. Jackie Love, you're out of there again, and TS, they think they see an escape angle. Rest of Arcane Shift. Cream gets his Seraph shields popped, and now he's been led astray for the rest of his pack because the rest of his pack got put in a death trap. It's Knight again. 3-piece taunt, 3-piece kills from BLG, 369 to last to fall. What a dominating response from Bilibili Gaming. They're going to wipe TS off the floor maybe before 26 minutes.
Yep, let's just get this game over with. It doesn't seem like they have a minion wave to play for. There's Dragon spawning in 15, Baron in 45.
Kanavi can even get close. Knight says no. He's going to taunt him and send him back with another great screen. And you want to see how strong Ezreal can look with a lead? Watch Elk. If your Ezreal's flashing after your enemy too strong, and this is what we call in the business, ladies and gentlemen, a wallet diff. This is what we call the definition of domination in your dictionaries. BLG even our series up 1 apiece.
Well, at least we won't have to see it here further in the series. Thank you, Fearless. No more Jackie Love Ziggs, and no more game number 2. It's going to be BLG 20 win 3 items becomes, I think, a
Flash for flash.
Flashing, and he's going to set up Cream to find that kill, returning back to what worked in the upper bracket for Top Esports. That's cutting Knight down early. Missing arrow, Jackie Love having to flash. Knight, though, over the wall, wants to find this kill, but he can't get close enough for the poison. Doesn't matter. Bin is going to bop down Jackie Love and send Hong packing as well. Perfect, all 5. Shadow's there, but he just watches his top laner die. Deathmark comes down. Great double stun from Ondo to delay the damage, but it just doesn't matter. Turn aggro tanked well. Can Elk clean up these kills on Jackie Love? He can't get past the shield. Hong blocks all of Elk's damage. So nice, they gotta do it twice. They bring all 5 around. It's the Miasma into the Petrifying Gaze, but again, it's Hog's shield and his stuns. But guess what? He was just trying to bring Shadow back into Kanavi, who's looking to have another historic game 3. Slices down Shadow for his 3rd kill of the game. Bin looking for the turn. He's actually going to find 369. Maybe a Hail Mary play here for BLG, giving them some gold back as they sent Cream up creek with no paddle, and he's going to fall next to Elk. An overstep from TS. Stuns up Kanavi, catches him on the pillar. He has to go for the Deathmark, but Knight's going to flash away from the damage. Oh, picks up the 1st kill. Shadow's going to go down the front side. Jackie Love is desperately trying to kite back, but he's got Bin with a big bad hammer, slapping him around. Tapping from the support role right now, and dragging BLG back into this game 3.
This is so historic, not only because it is barred for On, but
On gets another tempered phase, gonna try and layer the stuns. TES, they get the Otacon, but is Cream the traded prize? Because his Seraph shield provides so much space. He knocks down Elk. Sure, Knight finds the trade. Flash out from Bin, buying some space, but here comes the Realm Warp with the Deathmark. Kanavi sending all of Top Esports forward. There's a double knockup from Bin, though, to stall things out, and Elk is picked off Jackie Love on the backside of this fight. Tank is down for BLG, carry out the gate for TES, but it's Cream flashing after Elk, feeling that killer instinct, but Shadow's gonna body block. Can the Downers connect to get in? No! The Steric shield buys him some time. Deathmark comes across, but Knight catches Kanavi with a huge Petrifying Gaze. It doesn't matter, though. Finally, Top Esports get to let their machine gun 80 carry hit like a truck. Great block on the Orin Horde from Hog, and TES just break the front door down and say, give us match point, give us grand finals point. Doesn't matter, it's a Rune Prism, and Elk sacrifices himself. Just like the upper bracket finals, TES win game.
Massive amount of impact.
The burst again of Caitlyn Elise, just like game 5 in the upper bracket finals. It's Elkin on to find first. Ton of damage. Unravel Earth comes across. Knight's gonna flash after, gonna full range Q and snipe down Kanavi. 369 trying to get his passive up. See if he can push enough damage out. Good claw away from Shadow, but he can't get his W shield. And everything goes wrong for Top Esports, losing across the map, and Knight senses fear in them, hits the max range charm into another Q. Trying to lead in the Shadow. Dredge gonna go long from Hong, and he eats a charm, and he is cut down very rapidly. They use the lights to go out to try and secure more space for Cream as the engage goes on to Bin, but Cream initiated, but finally he seems mortal, missing a charm, but it's been there to clean it up nonetheless.
They
Can
might
they not dive
get
a Mordekaiser? Oh, ace in the hole. It's just layered beautifully. Still has the repel if he needs it, but he's pinned against the wall and sent back packing by Cream. Nice little find to get TES on the board. Jump on Hog as they see Kanavi reset, and that's more than enough single target burst. And now Jackie Love, you've been clutching towards those adoration stacks like pearls around your neck. But the entire armada of BLG wants them, and they'll claim them with an ace in the hole to be the cherry on top. You have to throw everything at the wall until something sticks, but all it's been sticking is layering CC from Elk and On to kill off Hong. Kanavi finds one trade back on a Knight. Creep's gonna flash away from Bit, but he's gonna follow him over the wall. Has the all out if he needs it. Gonna pull the trigger on that one, damage up his amplification power, and send Cream packing. Oh, and grab the dragon on the back end of it. Look at the knockups and the paranoia down onto Elk. He's able to flash over the wall, but now he's surrounded, trapped in the death realm, and well, 369 flashes after secure that first shutdown. Goal number 1 accomplished. How much work? Big empowered blast cone into a charm onto who else but Cream the turret to get the job done. Push back on Hong into his own turret.
Yeah, I think
Shadow gets this. Yep.
Yes, he does.
Let's get to game 5, boys. Yeah, this one's kind of chalked. It's 8,000 gold lead at 16 minutes. Every BLG win.
Stun lock, depth charge over. No flash, no barrier on this Caitlyn. Kanavi's gonna get on top of him. Cream uses the Weaver's Wall to get close enough, but they don't get the flick back on the seismic shove. It's gonna have to be a flash over,
my
but
God.
Elk still survives and thrives as Knight lands another charm. Cream to go down to a Q. Give Knight another reset. See you later, TS. You can't find that engage. They throw Bin into the Death Realm, but he's gonna come out with more than enough support that he needs because Shadow is there on the flank, all out to pull JackeyLove, who flashes after Elk, but he can't even find that kill. Nothing going right for Top Esports as they once again have to swallow the harsh pill of throwing a Game 4 and going the distance against Bilibili Gaming. But he charms JackeyLove on the backside of the fight. 369 finds the kill onto Elk. Now Shadow very low. We're starting to see the wall of diff come through again. There's just not enough damage, not enough juice in the TES smoothie to make anything worth coming away with. The kills start to fall right back towards BLG. Cream desperately kiting himself back, but Ben has more than enough health, more than enough cooldowns, and oh, a flash to top it all out. Another BLG ace. But he doesn't even win in his home arena right now. He's buying time. JackeyLove gets a reset on tonight. They do end up trading out 369. JackeyLove doesn't have the damage to contend with Ben for now. Yes, 369 goes down, Shadow goes forward. BLG looking for the final march forward, and they're using their huge gold lead to show TES who's the big boss on the Rift. Two absolute slobber knockings from BLG have gotten them to the distance. For the second time in a week, we go 5 games.
Another dominating display against Top Esports. And Slayer, you said it best. Let's get those Chinese silver scrapes up and running.
That's why the Annie is being...
If those Sejuani stun him, yes, with the perfect execution. Down falls Cream. First blood to Shadow and Bilibili.
But they just use some
on Scott engage. They tether the Deadly Flourish stun as well, but Kanavi gets a big heal, gets back out, and On has to pay the price with his life. Big trade back for Elk, though, gets a huge crit shot on to the Lucian.
And he wins
Elk
these.
trying to front line here. They're trying to wait for those Annie stuns to come back up, and Knight's gonna eat it first. Immediately, they flash on top of the gold left hand and turn him to rust. All chaos breaking out in the mid lane as the Glacial Prison comes across for Shadow. Cream gonna eat it. Elk is holding on to the crit shot. He flashes for the dancing grenade and hits it home. Right into the Shroud. They have a current call coming over top. Watch on the flight side as Knight gets popped here by Kanavi, and that kind of ruins the whole play there. So no pop loss of lands either. Ben is gonna find this first kill thanks to the turret. So it goes 1 for 1 as Shadow and Knight TP in. The rescue has arrived, and they're here to play cleanup crew for Top Esports. Flash Glacial Prison matched by JackeyLove. Knight hits the shuriken, won't go back in as Kanavi arrives, but Shadow is very takey. Enough layered CC, a Glacial Prison, Deadly Flourish, all of it, but that's where you have to commit to find these clutch kills. No. Is he gonna even go for it? No, he's too late. Shadow secures it. Now he gets caught. Kanavi serves himself up with a side of fries, and now Octagon is a guarantee. Shadow wants to keep the pressure going. Pop Blossom in the background onto 3. They're trying to burn through 369's health bar, but he's healing through. 9 to the backline. Can he get the kill to JackeyLove? No. Flashes back out. Perfect execution. Does Knight have enough? No! Kill goes to JackeyLove. BLG go too far for the Deadly Flourish. It snipes JackeyLove. Elk rescues the play right back. Shadow able to pick up Kanavi. Now he's looking to get turned on, but Hog gets burned down first. Kill goes over to Ben. On with Unbreakable Will in the front line, and this time, can Knight section off JackeyLove? No, he's just gonna go after Cream, where he knows he's got a JackeyLove that picks up the Baron, and they get the stun on tonight. Timber's layered Pop Blossom. They've cut off the golden left hand from BLG, and now TS look to run rampant. It's gonna be 50-50. Glacial Prison stun comes across. It is Elk that secures the Infernal Soul. Knight dives in. All the damage compounding on top of TS, and there's nothing they can do but burn down and get packed out to the grave. Oh, Hog, big pop awesome on the back end. Can they get 369 in? They take down Elk. 369 is unleashed. Shadow's eating a full culling. On trying to flash out with the Unbreakable Will, but they get Shadow down next. BLG make one overstep. Oh my god, Knight. Wait, can he get both of these kills? Knight takes both carries out with one sweep of the Akali.
They're gonna end the game. Wait, is he gonna try to go for more?
Oh my god, Ben TP's back in. He has the second battle. Perfect execution. He's going after Hog. There's the third kill over for Knight. Tried Knight in shining armor. Rescues BLG once again when they need him most. 4 kills. Only Kanavi left to watch his entire team fall to the wayside. Need to get all these members out, but Hog eats the 4th shot, and Shadow finds the first kill. On goes in with a 2-hit. Heaven pulverized, and it's Knight to fly in the background again. Cream goes into the stasis, but JackeyLove is cut and cut down. Nothing can stop Knight. Nothing can stop BLG all year long. Daunting questions circled BLG like vultures marching them for death. Powerful statement. You're back-to-back world's #1 seed. You're back-to-back season finals grand champions. Bilibili Gaming.